Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is May 14, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil, giving you guys some levels that we're looking to play off of this morning. Again, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys have, thank you very much for watching the videos. Really appreciate that. Any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you. But for today, I'm going to be going over S&P 500 and giving you guys some of the major levels I got on my chart. And then Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels. And then I will give you guys some of the levels on gold and also oil as well. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it. Let me pull up this S&P 500 chart. So for me, I got resistance right now coming in at 41.35 even, and we have, well, looks like we've triple topped that area and we're rejecting that area right now. I do got support coming in right underneath that at 41.23. There are some levels that I have plotted above that, which is these 41.5675s. And we can plot some levels underneath this area, which would be somewhere around 41.1675, and then another level that I would potentially have coming somewhere around this area of 4107.25. Now, if we get to that level and we start to get lower, we'll plot some other levels. But for now, I'm going to allow Wendy to give you guys some of the minor levels she has, and then I'll go over some of the levels on gold and also oil as well.
All right. Good morning, Dave and traders. Wow, what a wild week we have had. Yesterday, SPOOS dumped about 50 points, found its bottom around the 40.82 area, and is now recovering nicely. For the bulls in the room, this is your day. So make sure you trade David's main levels, and now let's find those little micro peaks for the bounce up. And oh, are they juicy. Number one, 4115. It was resistance on the 13th, used as support last night, and up she went. Number two, my personal favorite, because I do like to put in a trade before the open, 412350. Took that long. I had resistance up there at 34, and that's exactly where I took the profit because I knew it was going to pause there. Resistance number 3 is 34. That's from London. That's also from this morning. So it has to pop up with a purpose, come back down and use it as support. It hasn't done that yet. It's just playing around in that area. I have a main resistance way up there at 46.25. Might want to tap that area. Let's see what the market gives us, but we are bullish. So we say this all the time in the room. If your levels are on point, trade those levels, and you can ignore all the emotional garbage in between them, because that's where the emotion is. Just trade the levels. You'll be safe. You'll make some coins. So let's end this wild week with a lot of coins in our pockets. We're ready to rock and roll. Dave, what's on gold and oil?
Good job, Wendy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at gold as well. So for gold, we got a nice resistance coming in right at 1839.5. Very, very nice resistance. We got some support, a bigger support right there at 1832.7. You can see we bounced off of that a couple times. Want to see if we hold this resistance again and then try to pull it back down a little bit deeper. First into the mid level of 35, then into 32.7. If not, we may break up into our next resistance at 1843.8. If we do, then we may potentially take a short from there. Now, supports underneath these 32.7 is going to be 1829.8 if we get one. There is going to be a little bit of a prior resistance that may turn into support. We could probably move this up just a little bit for you guys. Just going to come in right around these 1827.2s, and then below that 1822.7. So we'll see what gold gives us, but as of right now, right around these 38 to 39.5 is going to be a good level of resistance that we want to see if the price can hold and then bring it right back to these 32.7s. We may stay in a range on gold, so we'll give some time for that movement, but those are going to be the best areas for me to try to trade right now. Either reject this area and continue to the mid level and then back to support, or get off the support of 32.7 and then try to continue it back up to the mid level and then the top from there. So we'll see if we get that on gold. Let's go ahead and take a look at oil for you all. Let me see here. So for oil, we did have a nice move down. You can see we had a nice double bottom and we're pulling back up. I do got a prior level of support turned into resistance 64.98. So that's going to be my next area. You could have a closer area right here. You could see going on right here at 64.81, but we're above that area already. So I like to see if we stop right at 64.98. Next level for me past that is 65. 46 and could get another level that's a little bit closer. Which is going to be somewhere right around this area of 65.37. But I got some bigger levels on oil, so we'll see where we stop at. But first level is going to be 64.98. See if we get a resistance. If we do, I might, well, if we do, I may take a short here if we fail to get through, or a long somewhere down here at 64.52 if we come back. So we'll give the market some time. There could be some little other areas right here as support to right around 64.28. So we'll see what the market wants to do at our levels. And then once it gets to our levels, we'll go ahead and trade them accordingly. But with that, guys, let's go ahead and get into trading this one.